Hello everybody, good evening. Welcome to this live, welcome to the channel. Thanks for following. And yeah, we are here with Lillo. Ciao Lillo. Okay. I think the volumes are good this evening. Otherwise we adjust. Good evening, Zezere. Welcome, welcome sir. You will see the beautiful aircraft. Ciao Rays, welcome. Beautiful Airbus 320 of Lillo with the Ligurian Air Airline. We are actually in Limeil-Robert, Quebec. Florence Peretola, famous Italian airport. Intanto ti ringrazio anche Killing, ringrazio anche te, ringrazio tutti anche in italiano ovviamente, benvenuti nella live di questa sera. Hi Jamie, welcome, good evening. You do a good flight today, we will see, and Lillo will follow you also this afternoon. Very beautiful live, really appreciated. You're welcome. It's my time to look. I'm tracking ATM, but we watch at second monitor. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Just pay attention to the other cars. Then Lillo is starting today his flight from Florence to Split. The next leg of yesterday, we arrived in Florence from Innsbruck. Thereafter hard landing in Innsbruck. We are all safely actually. Then the system are start. Actually, he set his overlay for the mouse using. Then he used his buttons to the mouse function actually. In the same time, Lillo to have an help use the FS2 Creo software. He helped him for a lot of things. We have published also the scheduling for the next days. Also, we will see in the end also of this live, and in the scheduling in the website are all published. Okay, now we do the basic things about the Airbus 320 by fly-by-wire. Lillo is the pilot in command. I'm Roberto, I'm the speaker from behind the aircraft actually. I'm at home, and also Lillo. We don't live in same home, but we try to work together thanks to the Streamlabs and the other technology at disposition. Actually, we are really proud to have this following and to have received the mail with proposal and some help offer. Then thank you so much also from Lillo. We will answer you one by one. Then Lillo will answer you one by one. Just a little bit more patience. Okay, the boarding starts. Stefanus, welcome to the channel, welcome to the streaming. Ciao Stefan, welcome. Okando, thank you so much. Thank you also for yesterday for the presentation of us in your channel. It was really appreciated. I want to repeat every time in every live, we are here not to gain some money, but to try to change the game for the quadriplegic and for the people with some handicaps, and we try to make a revolution. Actually, Lillo used a technology based on a Leonardo instrument, Leonardo Ausili, with another two programs to have the possibility to have the virtual keyboard and the macro for the flight simulator. And this technology is the development of this technology stopped at 2008. Then we need to find some software engineer or some realities to improve and to create a new plug-and-play joystick for disabled people. Then it's our mission. It's for this we are here, and if it's for this we show how to Lillo, our quadriplegic super pilot, fly with a very old technology. He don't have same technology at disposal to home, like to all, like SciTech, Wardogs, or other things. He don't have any joystick. Then he use only his head. Then, as I say every time, the joystick of Lillo is his head. It was really beautiful to see us how it's fly. To see him how it's fly, but sometimes due to the delay between the overlay switches and the functional switches, he lose too much time to get back the commands of the aircraft. Then this is the first thing we need to improve the technology to gain some time between the operations. Benino, stai facendo tutto? Startup, bravissimo. Boarding, procedure, refueling procedure. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
And also for all people watching this live, welcome aboard this flight, Lillo flight from Firenze to Split. The operations start. Bravo Lillo. much fuel we have. 5,000. So fuel weight is 55.9. Perhaps it will take off. Okay. The buttons have only one function, only the click function like a mouse. Then, yeah, it's too much harder to use all commands by one click. Yeah, it's another dream of Lillo is to have a, I don't know, a special joystick, a positive joystick, really, and developed for this handicap. We are calling also the Toby tracker. We have call with different
flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check
societies. See, he's free to collaborate with him. Then we read the answer. Respond 1,000. Landing the number 2. Number 2 start, which is normal. Was good. Bravo Lillo, bello startup. Fatto veloce, eh? So fast today. ACAS, seatbelts, no portable device, parking brake, ignition, gas standby, APP. Number 2 will be a good start. And we study number 1. Perfect. Now he, as you see in the screen, he have changed
Starting
the
engine
layer
2.
of the virtual keyboard. Also for at the same time he used the FS crew to help him for the ground procedure. Off.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Bravo Lillo. Prossima procedura, pushback and taxi. Actually, this evening we are not online. Oh yes, I don't know if Lillo have choose to fly online or not. Okay, now he set the layer to use the keyboard like us
Brake check.
as a
Pressure
joystick.
0.
To assign to these buttons the left, right, up and down functions like our joysticks. Same time we will see 2 or 3 meter before departure. Faccio un check del meta, cercare di non sbagliare. Okay, the last meter Lillo registered at 1750 Zulu, between 2507 knots. Variable between 220 and 280 degrees, curve OK, temperature 28 degrees, dew point at 17 degrees, and QNH 1014. Beautiful scenery. This FS20 we are using the fly-by-wire Airbus 320 plus the FS2Q program. Okay, back again, mouse function. On the strobe, on. Okay, back in the keyboard layer actually. He needs this configuration taxi and take off. He needs to switch every time the function between mouse and the cable. Use cable like joystick. You can stay tuned and connect in this channel also because Lillo are organizing a different evening event with Chibi, Flying Fabio. We hope also with London Controller, and yeah, we try to do a different type of evening, type of live between Lillo and the other Flight Simulator streamer. With that, we are at Florence, Firenze, Peretola, Lima, India, Romeo, Quebec, and we go to Split, Lima Delta, Sierra Papa. With an Airbus 320 of the fly-by-wire. Bravo Lillo. Okay, backtrack procedure in progress. We need of course the backtrack for departure. Actually, Lillo has set his software to the cable to use the arrows like a cable or like a joystick. He simulates the joystick with his head and the buttons behind. We are approaching the turning point. If you see, he corrects every time the heading of the aircraft. The only bug for him is to wait every time, circle between the function, select which one he prefer or which one he need in this moment. Then firstly we need to optimize this to give the possibility to Lillo to switch fastly between functions. Is in progress. Very beautiful weather today in Florence. We are lucky. Perfect. Last check before the takeoff and we are ready.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
We'll restart. Okay, that's perfect. We are ready.
Check.
Gear up.
Don't know what happened. I don't know the Airbus,
Gear up.
but Lillo will explain.
Autopilot 1.
Check.
Good depart to Lillo. Bravissimo.
Packs are on.
Thrust climb. Auto thrust.
Check.
Climb.
Check.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Crossing 2800. If you see Lillo is concentrated, you have to quality check inside the cockpit to follow some speed and some altitude change. If the
Flap
aircraft
0 after takeoff climb checklist.
perform,
Landing gear. Speed checked.
according to procedure.
Up.
Flaps.
Sometimes we have a bug.
Retracted.
We know.
Packs.
Packs are on.
Down to the line.
Salut Kesmi, bienvenue sur le streaming.
Flaps
Merci.
0.
Comment vas-tu? Vous avez déjà soupé?
Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 070. Now.
Checked.
Ah oui, on va très bien. Ce soir, on fait un vol de Florence jusqu'en Croatie, à Split. Lilo, il nous amène faire un petit tour en Croatie, donc on va souper à l'étranger ce soir. Dai tu Gabra direct à Port. Et oui, on passe une belle soirée avec Lilo et vraiment on s'amuse. Et en même temps, voilà, on arrive à faire voir, à montrer aux gens ce qu'il arrive à faire avec sa technologie et essayer de trouver quelqu'un qui arrive à nous aider à l'améliorer. Créer quelque chose, surtout à créer quelque chose de neuf pour Lilo, voilà, et pour tous les gens qui ont des handicaps comme lui. Ça serait super, vraiment super. Ok, the last after takeoff checklist. Perfetto Lilo, quando riesci prova a passare di un 10 nel mixer il volume del stream. Solo di un 10, lascio fare 10 alla volta. Quando hai tempo, Pibou, Smith, ça va? Qu'est-ce que vous me racontez ce soir? Vous êtes en vol? Ah, what a beautiful landscape, Florence landscape. Perfetto Lilla, bravissimo, è il volume giusto, con questo siamo perfetti. At the same time I say hello
Clear
to our
hut now.
friends
Okay.
of Vigor Energy and Gas to
Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Perfetto. E voilà, we need only to wait to join the cruise level and we are perfect. Which flight level you have crossed now? Mm. 160 approximately. Bravo Lillo, bravissimo. Intanto vediamo un po' cosa abbiamo a Split. Last weather in Split registered at 18 Zulu. I report wind variable 4 knots. Cover K, temperature 29 degrees, viewpoint 15, QNH is 1011. Ok. Ciao Michelangelo, buonasera, benvenuto nello streaming Miche. Bienvenue à tous les compères français. Ciao Roberto. Welcome Roberto. Allora, face. Il QNH è 1011 all'arrivo. You have to select every time the temperature is 29. Perfetto. We set minima, QNH, temperature arrival, and also the wind, variable 4. Will be LS 05 Zulu in Split. Giusto Lillo? Verso la 5, mi confermi? Yes. Voila, thank you Lillo. You see, every time he have to choose the letters to communicate with us. But I appreciate so much. There's also a limit for him when he's online in Vatsimo in Ival to transfer fastly to the ATC. Then normally when we can fly with Lillo and Montecue, we give the voice to Lillo. And it was a big pleasure for all people in Liguria, like Silvio, the first officer of Lillo. Te ne fai di voli con Silvio, Lillo, bravo. Fai benissimo. Keep Monkman, good evening, welcome to the streaming, thanks so much. And Zane, thank you Zane for follow. Thanks for the good job. Yeah, Lillo did every time a good job. He tried to do his best every time. Then guys, we are climbing for the cruising level in course to Split, Croatia, Lima Delta Sierra Papa, with FlyLillo captain, actually. And the Roberto's the boys behind. Sorry for my English always. Kernel Panic, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And sometimes also the Kernel Panic affect the simulator and the computer, of course. John Cook, 106 also, thanks to you for the follow. And
1,000 to go.
Welcome to this flight with Lillo captain in course to Split in Croatia. Welcome on board guys, thank you so much. Cruising level, we are approaching final flight level.
Alt star.
Check.
Speed.
B290.
Check.
We have a little clouds
Alt cruise.
Check.
at this level.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Grazie Lillo. Short cruise. Sì. Sì. We are flying low because the flight is not so long. Allora, vediamo un po' come siamo messi. Dagli ancora un 10 di meno al sim magari Lillo. Prova poi quando hai tempo a dargli un 10 di volume in meno. Quando hai tempo. Ok, dovrebbe andare un po' meglio adesso, effettivamente. Vediamo un po'. Yeah, we have some problems with the volume because we are my voice is registered by the Discord, and yeah, it's not so good, I think. Lima Delta Sierra Papa is the arrival. If you see now, he have choose the normal keyboard layer. Then his system, he switch between the lines. He have to stop every time when he need to choose one line, and the second count will start from up to down, and you have to lock again. Sì, pista 5. Lo penso anch'io che preferisse la 23. Dan stasera non c'è. Our friends Dan, Real Pilot Dan is not with us this evening, unfortunately. Okay, calculation for the arrival become Schumann, runway heading 055. We will check if new meter are published. Not yet. More than 2 hours now. Ah, vedi, lì lo preferiva. He preferred the runway 23, but he take the runway 05, I think. I love this guy. It's really amazing what he do with his head, like a joystick. It's really complicated. I never able to do the same. I think the 99% of us are not able to do the same, or to fly with this type of technology. Then it's really fascinating, all of this. Really. Yeah, minchia, sono bellissimo. The colors are really beautiful. È vero Lillo, nice graphic. Bravo Lillo. We try also to buy the 737 in the future to show us how Lillo fly also the 737. But normally Lillo is an Airbus fanboy of Airbus, of course. If you have any question for Lilo, just you can say the question, and Lilo, when he have the time, we will answer you, like now, writing the text. Michelangelo, bel aeroporto Split, non ci sono mai andato. I never fly in Split. It's my first time also as passenger. Ah, Embraer. Ok. I don't know this. Non lo sapevo Lillo. Ma dai. I think it's Airbus. Or I don't know, Mad Dog. Ok, grande Lillo. Allora, how much time before the top of descent, Lillo? Minutes, ok, perfetto. Vediamo un po' come scendi oggi. I will check a new meter for you if it's published. Yeah, we have a new meter. 1 second. Yeah, it's not changed. Ciao, ciao Italian. Ciao Alien 21, com'è? Tutto bene? Welcome to the channel, Alien. Allora, Split, Lillo. Last meter reported 1830 Zulu. report wind 2808 knots, variable between 250 and 310 degrees, Cabo K, temperature 29, viewpoint 14, QNH is 1011. Then yeah, it's not so changed from before. The wind is just 4 knots more than before. Yeah, with variable direction. QNH is the same, temperature is the same, viewpoint is approximately the same, only 1 degrees difference. Dicevi che per alcuni sistemi avionici è anche più moderno del 320. Non saprei dirti mica, onestamente non lo conosco. Ecco, vedi, lì l'ho risposto, sì. Sai più di me, Lilo, che vergogna. No, vabbè, è giusto, è giusto, è giusto. Hai più anni di esperienza, effettivamente. Questo è uno che se la studia tanto. Allora, Lisco, top of descent, via di Tocco, 1 Zulu arrival, for the runway 05. I think we'll be an LS Zulu. Ok, Toppo 1 Zulu, IL 05 Zulu, perfetto. Via Chemix. Buonasera Ed, buonasera, benvenuto. Benvenuto a bordo del nostro 320 direzione Split. Grazie Silvano di essere passato. Ti aspettava Lillo. Ti aspettava, ha detto all'imbarco è mancato Silvano, benissimo. Ah, runway 23, ok, we'll change the last time, ok, perfetto. Another challenge for Lillo. You know exactly what is the route, what is the different arrival. That's amazing. Malta? Bravo, no, noi stiamo andando in Croazia. Tu Malta, perfetto. So, I take the charts for the RNAV 23. Non so.
Descent.
Ah, Malta da muratore. Ah, ok. Pensavo avessi fatto un volo a Malta, benissimo. Allora, will be RNAV 23. Là. RNAV will be visual
Thrust idle.
23,
Check.
Lilo. Ooh, a little bit complex.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial
I'm
descent down
curious
to
how
our
you will
destination.
manage
Now would be a
this.
good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we
Really
prepare for
curious.
approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated till the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
All visual. Ok. Sei sicuro? Guarda che sta arrivando notte lì, no? Dangerous approach, bravo Lillo. Yo Mofergi, hola, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. You are in time for the land in the runway 23 in Split. All visual. Bravo Lillo. Another landing challenge. You can't land normally, huh? Yes, yeah, will be all visual the arrival. I see the chart actually. Will be Yaf will be Idnum 6,000 feet after 7 miles on heading 107. He joined Lazul 4,000. Thereafter he entered on the downwind until Rorca, and on Rorca have to do the base and final for the runway 23. It was not so isolating. Bonsoir Wolf, mais merci, c'est vraiment trop gentil, trop gentil. On cherche de faire de notre mieux. Lillo, surtout, c'est lui qui fait le tout, donc il essaie de faire vraiment le mieux. Donc vraiment merci pour votre support. On en a besoin. Ça fait vraiment plaisir. Ça fait du bien au cœur, voilà. Ecco, il Kinger sì, è un'altra cosa. Cioè più che altro è anche tempo. Ricordiamoci che Lillo non ha la possibilità di guardare così facilmente i lati, anche per questo motivo che necessita di un'altra tecnologia. Eh no che non puoi farlo di notte, te l'ho detto Lillo. I think it is too late. For this
Cabin
procedure.
crew, prepare for arrival.
Alors, requirements. When runway 23 is in use during daytime, yeah, then it's for the daytime only.
1,000 to go.
Check.
You want to do the VOR, you are Bravo, runway 23 also. You can.
I'll start.
Check.
Speed.
Check.
If you had the time to program back the system. Ce l'hai tempo di programmare tutto? Sì. Dopo che mix l'ASU.
Alt.
Check.
L'ASU split. Delta 5 then split. Procedure this 1P. Then 1P. C1P. ILS, vedi alla fine torni su ILS. Yeah, to the night, due to night time is better to come back in ILS. Also because Lillo is unable to move the head left and right to follow the airport during the circuit, the visual circuit. Then it's better and more safely he perform the normal procedure at this time, because she fly every time in the real time window. Me too. If we fly, we would like to follow the real time. Now we are depart a little bit too late to do this procedure.
Thrust idle.
Check.
It will be
Open
coordinated.
descent.
Come on.
Check.
Heading.
Check.
perfect. Yes, Rams, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this flight to Split. Thanks so much. Il bug dell'Elena va colpito ancora, Lillo.
1014 set.
1014 set. Passing 15,600. Now.
Checked.
Okay, you have to record the aircraft. Rams, all of the work is in Lillo. Lillo is the protagonist of this project and of his life. And yeah. Bravo Lillo, sei la star, piccola star, ovviamente. It's good, we are good today, and we have placed this streaming with Lillo. We find time to do the flight, and we are fine. Thank you so much, Rams. Ready. I think now Lillo will enjoy a lot this flight also. A lot of bugs. The aircraft of the system, and it wasn't easy every time for him. Then he had the skill to do without problem. Okay. We need to lose some altitude, and Captain Lillo will do a standard procedure. This is a bug of the fly-by-wire. Unfortunately, we hope he fixed it. Then we will see. Or I don't know if it because he changed the procedure 2 or 3 times inside the FMC, the aircraft that lose the descent path, or unable to recalculate every time. I don't know, but the aircraft don't work perfectly. And next week, on 10 of June, will be the first VFR flight of Lillo from Trento to Locker, always at 18 UTC. Then if you are free, you are invited for this beautiful VFR flight, but I think he fly in daylight, of course. The day after also Lillo will perform a fishing planet session. Then we go to fish this evening, fishing, trying to get some fish to take to the home, just to show you also different games. Also in the future he play at FIFA or something else, just to show how he's used and how is the system with this technology to play at other games also, because with this Lillo are able to do any task, depend of the game, but normally you have not so much limit.
Speed.
Check.
Vertical
You're
speed.
fighting
check.
with the new Cessna 152 controls, and you run through all these controls in an airliner. Epic. Yeah, it's incredible. All with the head, and all with these 4 buttons behind. No more buttons, no more joysticks. It's only him
Enough.
Check.
with himself. It was really fascinating. I like this. Yeah, sometimes Kali, when we need to correct fast the aircraft due to the winds, etc., reaching the runway, for example, Lilo have a little bit more problems because the delay time between the switch, the function switch, he take 2 or 3 seconds more, 4 seconds sometimes. Then in these seconds the aircraft continue to fly. And is for this is always behind, and Lilo is always to follow the commands. Then he have to do the commands and to think what is the next commands to use before us, because he don't have the same speed. This is the very hard side for him, but we will try to improve this technology, find some people, some developer to follow, and to Lilo is free to be the beta tester of any type of technology for gaming, and we need just to find the right person, good people to do this change in the gaming mentality. Also because in 2022 I think all people around the world have need the possibility to be online with the normal persons like us. I think that's not normal to exclude the majority part of the disabled person.
Thrust idle.
Check.
Open descent.
Check.
Disabled people out of the games, out of the internet. It's not normal. It's time for a change.
Lock star.
Check.
Medez, welcome for the follow. Ciao Magri, ciao Dade. Benvenuto nella live, grazie mille. Yeah, I think a lot of people have respect for Lilo. It's also not easy to show him and his problem to the other in the web. Grazie Davide, è stato un piacere. We try day by day to do a change. It
Localizer.
was a
Check.
long way,
Light slopes down.
Check.
Speed.
I think,
Check.
but
Flaps 1.
Yeah.
Speed checked.
we hope.
Flaps 1.
We open also an intelligence of the people. Thank you, Kali. We are also happy to have you and all the people on board. All of you are necessary to join our objective. Then also the
1,000 to
website
go.
is
Check.
under translation in English. Then just wait a little bit more time. I have to do a lot of tasks with Lilo, and we are for the moment alone. And yeah, a lot of work. Only two people to behind the scene. Then I think in 1
Glide
month
slope.
Check.
we are okay also with Facebook, Instagram, website in all language, English language. You can, of course. We have the tip system in with Streamlab, of course.
2,500.
But firstly, we need to find people to follow him and the
Radar
2,500.
altimeter
an
alive.
ambassador,
Check.
to find the other other guys with handicaps.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Yeah, that's a lot. Today
Flaps
is
Speed
a
checked.
short hour. I think it's not a
Gear
domestic
down.
because we changed the state, but
Flaps 3.
Check speed. Flaps 2.
in case,
Gear down.
Kali, you have the button beneath, just in our gear. You can
Flaps
press
3.
this, but
Speed
if
checked.
you know,
Flaps full. Landing
if you know
checklist.
Cabin
people
crew.
like
Flaps 3.
like Lilo or with some handicap, we need to find these people. We need some more people also for beta test to hear and to talk with. We try to create a squad with Lilo to expose the squad, to connect with the
1000.
squad with the engineer and developer. This is our first thing.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto
No
brake.
need
1000.
Lilo.
Check. Medium.
Ecam memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete. Speed checked. Flaps full.
Continue.
Check.
Grazie Davide, grazie mille, veramente. Gentilissimo. Troppo gentile. Thank you so much for the tips. We will use these tips also to buy some bottoms in backup of Lilo, to buy some
Manual flight.
technologies
100 above.
for
500.
for
Check.
Lilo, to try to find also auxiliary system for Lilo.
Minimum 400.
Land.
Check.
$300.
I think the limit of the people with mentally and non-physically handicapped, I think
200.
the game will be a good therapy for both
100.
of this class, both people.
50.
Flare.
40.
Check.
30. 20. 10. 5.
Rollout.
Check. Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Butter.
70 knots.
Bravo Lilo. Nice touch. Nice touch, mate. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And voila, welcome to Split, Croatia. Yeah, I don't, not every time I land like him. No, Lilo pilot is a really good pilot. It's impressive how he's used the simulator of the aircraft with his head. It's really impressive. Voila, we have vacate the runway. Now he do all the things as a real Airbus pilot after the landing. And
After
also, Kali, I
landing
think
checklist.
Flaps.
the game was
Retracted.
also,
Spoilers.
used for the game therapy is actually X6.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
This time better than any Ryanair landing. we are in our virtual airline. We had 3-4 pilots of Ryanair. Yeah, but Lilo fly like Lufthansa. He loves so much Lufthansa. È vero Leo, ti piace proprio Lufthansa? Sei un po' un fanboy. It's also for this we have the blue colors of his website, etc. Then he's a Lufthansa fanboy, yes. Thank you, Medets. Thank you so much for the tip. Thanks again. Thanks everybody, and really thanks. I think Lilo, you have joined also the goal to try to take the PMDG also. Then guys, thank you to be part of this community. Firstly, we
Thanks,
need a
Lilo.
lot of people to talk Lilo, to talk about his project, and we are working also with the school, universities. We are trying to find some contact, and also in the end of this year we will start a little tour around school with Lilo to show to the other people, students, etc., him and his technology. Then really thank you so much, guys. But I need to have a read with translator at some point. Yeah, it's under work. Firstly, I need to finish the Italian version. With Lilo, we are all the days we are making a little change in text, in configuration, in colors, in themes, etc. Also because Lilo have a lot of ideas. Then every day I work with him, and I have to do a lot of new things. Oi Kali, oh, thank you so much. I don't know how to say thanks. Also for your for this tip, really appreciated. Really unexpected. Is a record for us, and thank you. He will help Lilo, and we will use these tips also for him, for technology, and to improve all to you. And yeah, thank you so much. Really, I'm moved from this. We don't think we don't think this with Lilo, really. And yeah, it was really unexpected. The generosity of all the people, of course, of all the people. That's crazy. When I'm with Lilo, I have the idea to start. Then Lilo have the idea to start the channel. We have think how to do this, because I'm in another city, and I'm in Imperia. Yeah, in Imperia. Lilo is in Genova. Then we have different. We are at 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and 45 minutes with car between. Then yeah, we try to do our best. It's not easily, also because Lilo don't talk. Then every time I have to yeah, to understand if he have the problem, because sometimes this technology is of 2008. It's really older technology. It's not yet more developed, and sometimes, or I mean a lot of times, Lilo have the problem also because the driver and the program are not optimized for the new Windows. And no, Kali, really thank you. Really, it was a very good help, because we are creating also different hardware to help him, and we have it's not so expensive, but yeah, he have also always a special need. Then thank you so much, really. We hope in the future we hope to have some other people with handicap online. Then we hope the normality will be the normality in the future. Will be normal in the future to have handicapped people online, if it's possible in a in a network like IVAO, c'è il filtro per la pronatopia sui colori del simulatore. No, non lo è, quello no. Thank you really so much, Kali, really. And thank you also to all the guy F-Tip this night, that was amazing. Adesso lì lo faccio ancora 2 spiegazioni, tranquillo. And yeah, what we want to do is not to be famous, to be a star. It's strange, but we want to do the same like a Greta Thunberg. Is not same importance of the planet, of the nature, of course, but Greta Thunberg have make a change, have make a revolution, mentality revolution. What we need to Lillo is to do the same in the gaming, to have in the future, in normal market, technology for quadriplegic or paraplegic or guys with some other problems. But we have all technology on board. We have the technology for this, but the normally cost around 23,000 euros, because you know the gaming for handicapped people is not the first thing of the Intel, Asus, the other gaming house. Also for the software house like Microsoft, like Electronic Arts, etc. We will see the first filters for the problem with colors, etc. But we don't have an hardware. We don't have an option inside the game to help to give more help to the user to use the simulator or the other game, depend. But is I think we need to construct simple a way between Lillo and between the new societies. Lillo is not the only one in the world flying or playing online. That's normal. We are in touch with the others, other people with handicap playing online, and we try to have one big voice. This is what we try to do. Then is also come fa Lillo a comandare il side stick? No, non è HDR. No, va bene Lillo, è perfetta l'immagine. Ti ha chiesto solo se era HDR per vedere se lo fosse. Comunque l'immagine è perfetta. No HDR actually, because when he have the HDR active, we had a little problems with brightness. Sono blu con le filtre della pronatopia. Ah, ok, non lo sapevo questa Lollo. No, comunque lui è a posto. E come fa a usare il joystick? Then explain the last one. Lillo, if you see, he have one layer like this one. When he want to choose one command to change, he have only to wait the cycle between the options. When he join what he need, he just press. He have one program named KVIT. To this program will interface his buttons to a virtual keyboard. He create a virtual keyboard with all functions. To use the simulator, he use another second program to have the macro and to have same options and same setting like we have in a normal joystick. Then actually he use two programs, 4 buttons, one HID and if the aircraft have the FS2 crew is a good help to him because he gain a lot of time if he have a co-pilot on board, of course. Then it was not so easy, but it was possible. He fly from FS 98, but he start to fly seriously for Flight Simulator 9 in 2004-2005, and year after year he have changed his technology. He have tried a lot of the technology for quadriplegic people. This is the final result. This is not created by LIRQ, of course, but is one technology used by quadriplegic people, adapted in the game for the gaming as LIRQ did then do. I'm sorry. It's also for this we don't want to stream only the flight simulator. Next week we'll do a fishing sim because now he tried to fish, not to use the fishing simulator, Fishing Planet, and yeah, we will see this. We will see with Eurotrack Simulator some other games, just to show to the people it's not a project only for flight sim. And for yeah, inside this game we need to do plug and play handicap joystick. I don't know, disable joystick. Sono io, lo so che mi senti basso, abbi pazienza. Sono un po' basso this evening. I'm low with the voice. I'm sorry. I don't know why. We have to see in the Streamlabs why. But as I talked the last one before, giving the possibility to LIRQ to hit and to do his things. Yeah, we need the help from the community. We try to construct a community around LIRQ to find. First one is to find other players with handicap or other guys outside the gaming world due to his handicap, to talk with this guy, to know what he needs firstly, because LIRQ have one problem and have he need a special technology. If you have another guy with another problems, if it's possible, the buttons will not be the correct way. I think I don't know if the eye tracker, face tracking, mouse face, or some range joystick. But we have 2 or 3 things. We are trying to contacting a lot of people. I pass my night with LIRQ to contact. We are writing around the world, of course, really around the world, to find to find also the program engineer, etc., etc. We are unable to do this, me and you, but we try. And if you are with us, guys, if you talk about this project, non è aggiornato, VFR Trento Locker. Next flight will be... Ah, ok, no, Streamlab ha sbagliato, my fault. That's not correct. Then, thank you so much. I think LIRQ is okay, or I don't know if you want to say anything in chat. You can write, puoi scrivere tranquillamente qualcosa mentre parlo, LIRQ, se hai bisogno di parlare. Eventualmente fai un tuo saluto. E prossima serata, allora, the next I will show you. Just 1 second. Now I have to connect my computer to LIRQ.
Parking checklist.
On my
APU
home
bleed.
to see his platform for streaming. Voila, that's perfect. Okay, I will show you the next. Okay, then in the end you will see the next life of Lilo will be in the 10 June, 18 Zulu, and we have 10, 11, 12 and 13 of June, 3 flight and 1 fishing planet session. Then from me and for Lilo, thank you really so much. Thanks for the tips. Venerdì. Ci vediamo venerdì. We will see venerdì che giorno è? Saturday? Sai che non mi ricordo mai in inglese e lo devo scrivere. Dimmi Lilo Saturday, giusto Saturday? I don't know in English King. Guarda che sono di un ignorante. Datemi un check. Devo trovare qualcuno che parli meglio di me. Friday, okay, next Friday will be. I'm sorry. Next Friday we are online, 18 Zulu for a VFR flight of Lilo. He want to fly in manual also, all the flight. From Trento to Locker. You will see also the scheduling. I will put the scheduling in screen in the end of this stream also. Then you have just to wait 30 seconds and you will see the next scheduling. The scheduling is also published in our website, FlyLillo.com. Then thanks so much guys, thanks to follow us, thanks for everything, thanks for the tips, thanks for the follow, thanks for the support, and a big ciao from me and from Lillo. Un bacione grande a tutti, grazie di cuore. Merci à tout le monde, vraiment, et un gros bisou à tout le monde. Thank you again, guys, and see you tomorrow. See you Friday. Ciao, thank you. Bye bye, guys. I wait just Lillo. You have to say hello also. Faccio fare l'ultimo saluto a Lillo e via che va in testo. And same time, thank you for the last follow. That's okay. Thank you and ciao everybody. Good evening. Thank you.